Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is GGstarcaster bringing to you another StarCraft 2 gamecast, and this time I'm going to be casting Moonglade and LtAaron again. I know I just did one of their games, but I liked it so much that I thought I'd give it another shot. This time it will be on Metalopolis, and once again they will be in cross positions. LtAaron, the Protoss, here on the right side, and Moonglade, the Zerg, here on the left. And so hopefully we'll have a game as good as we had last time, as we saw LtAaron going with a 4-gate that just didn't quite work because of the massive amount of spine crawlers that Moonglade was able to throw up. So that was pretty exciting, pretty interesting to see. So many Zergs feel that the 4-gate is the bane of their existence, but not so in that game, as Moonglade was able to handle it very, very nicely. This game is on Metalopolis, and Metalopolis, one of a lot of players' favorite maps, considered the most balanced map in the game. However, I do think that it favors Zerg, simply because of all these open expansions all around the map. I think it's harder for other races to get a third. Something Terrans can do is put a planetary fortress here, but then again it's so easy to just stand here and abuse the mineral line. Those golds hardly ever worth trying to take unless you're in a really good position already. Looks like the spawning pool is going to go down on 14 here, and the gas getting up. Very, very typical opener. Kind of interesting to see why he didn't actually go 14 hash, but as we've seen from Moonglade, he has a couple different openings that he likes to use in the replays that I have seen of him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out there in the game. Obviously getting faster speed is a good thing. Looks like LtAaron putting his pylon in an excellent place where the warp-in field just barely doesn't reach this edge, but he can put 2 buildings here very easily, and then another one right here if so need be. He does have his gas, getting a very fast second gas. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays in, what his tech choice will be, as this will not be a 4-gate at all. Looks like the pylon back here. I love that placement, because as soon as you get a forge, you can just stick a couple cannons here on your mineral line without having to wait for the pylon to come down, which, if the opponent is going for mutas or something like that, very, very key to have a little bit of defense there. Oh, now the probe coming in to block this expansion, but there are 2 Zerglings, so he's going to have to maneuver and lay down a pylon really quickly if he wants to be able to block this at all. Looks like the drone's trying to get in position, and he cannot get it done. But now there it goes down, as the probe was not able to lay down the pylon in time, and this expansion will go down. Probably didn't want to lay down the pylon anyway, just delayed a little bit because these 2 Zerglings would be able to pick up that pylon before it warped in. And the Overlords just coming out across the map. Pretty good technique and scouting, something I've noticed about Moonglade's play. Does a great job spreading his Overlords. Kind of neat how you can actually see that little dot down on the little building there, as if that was actually usable terrain. Looks like a Stargate coming down, so that is going to be his tech choice. 1-gate Cybercore Stargate, so perhaps a very, very fast Phoenix here. Now remember, this is patch 1.2. This is a very recent game, and the IEM tournament, I believe it was. So that Phoenix build time has been reduced from 45 seconds to 35 seconds, and that is very significant, considering 10 seconds is a long time in StarCraft. And I just realized here that I do have my health bars on, so I will be going ahead and casting this game with health bars on.